Storm Tracker weather starts now with Chief Meteorologist Curtis Grevenance.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We did a little bit of investigative journalism outside before, and we saw that it wasn't raining in Helena quite yet. Still very warm out there, and still some mostly cloudy skies. That will change later on tonight, though, when we'll have some shower activity, maybe just clipping the southeastern portion of town. 72 out there in Great Falls right now. You have increasing cloud cover from the southwest as well. Temperatures, though, across the state still very, very warm. 72 in Great Falls, 71 in Helena. A little bit cooler out west in the 60s, but a good majority of the state still hanging on to the 70s. Very much warmer than what we saw yesterday as well. Some locations, especially in southern portions of the state, over 10 degrees warmer than where we were at yesterday. Some of our graphics are kind of messed up here, but at least our numbers and directions are still working. We have some pretty strong wind in right up along the Rocky Mountain front here. 22 miles an hour out of the west in Cut Bank, 21 miles an hour in Great Falls. We're even a little gusty in Helena right now, 17 out of the west. We do have a couple weather alerts. This one just issued a few hours ago by the National Weather Service, a winter storm watch for portions of southern Montana. Pretty much all of the higher elevation areas in southern Montana could see over a foot of snow above 7,000 feet. That's going to be the magic number here going into this weekend. 7,000 feet is about the rain snow cutoff average for this weekend. Red flag warning continuing for about another hour or so in northeastern Montana, Wolf Point, Glasgow, Malta, just to the north of Fort Peck Lake. We have very low relative humidity out there, but thankfully we don't have that thunderstorm activity like we saw a couple days ago that triggered the red flag warning. Just the dry conditions and a little bit of wind out there as well, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. So here is this collection of showers that we were looking at earlier on in the 5 o'clock show. We went outside a few minutes ago and saw that a lot of this is just virga. Not a lot of that rain is making it to the ground. However, I think that will change tonight as we have some stronger showers and possibly even a rumble of thunder making their way slowly through southwestern portions of the state. By about midnight, Helena could see, at least the southeastern portion of town here could see some shower activity, but a lot of showers still consisting near Bozeman and Butte into the early morning hours. Great Falls could get in on the action into the early AM hours, and I think Helena could see another couple showers before the sun rises tomorrow morning. But I think a lot of the shower activity will diminish as the sun comes up, at least for Helena and Great Falls. Maybe not for southern Montana, where there'll be a lot more cloud cover and a little bit more instability down there as our next system starts to move on into here. So we'll zoom things out for you here. We'll take a look at what's coming. Here is the next system right off the Pacific Northwest coast. That's going to make its way into Montana on Friday morning, and then a lot of rain sticking around through Friday into Friday night. Some very heavy rain and some snow for the higher elevations in parts of western Montana, and it will stick around through the day on Saturday as well. A very slow moving system, and due to that, lots of rainfall for West Montana, which is very good because most of us are in severe drought conditions, especially in the higher terrain here. Could see up to half an inch of rain in places like Helena. So for tonight, temperatures will be relatively warm into the 40s for most of the high line and most of the southern part of the state as well, into the upper 30s and some places cracking 40 degrees. So tomorrow, some shower activity in southern Montana. I think we'll stay mostly dry in Helena and Great Falls, aside from those showers that make their way through early on tomorrow morning. So temperatures will take a dip into the 50s this weekend. All that rain sticking around will rise back up into the 60s beginning of next week, but thunderstorms will stick around.